We are live as we travel the uphill road, coming to you from Black Bottom, #1 Detroit. We thank God that we have survived and now have arrived at the last stop. Living with reality, truth, and consequences. Exciting yet thoughtful conversations, monologue, dialogues, dynamic guests, interviews. Most importantly, you, the listening audience. Live chat. Soon coming will be live call-in as we grow. Here at the last stop, we follow proven mathematical steps to its logical, biological, natural, commonsensical conclusion. Like 1 + 1 = 2, right? We all learn like that. So Dems, Repubs, Christians, Jews, Muslim, Hindu, and who do you do? Why must we compete when we all say that we believe in peace? In peace. In peace. In peace. And welcome to the last stop. I'm your host, Mansa Bay AM. I tell you, we have breaking news. You've probably already heard some of it. And I'm pretty sure that everybody, not everybody, that a lot of Democrats are shedding a tear for the corrupt, criminal ex-President Joe Biden. He announces that, his office announces that he has cancer. Well, he told us that 2 years ago. So, but now they put out this thing is at the same time when put out the audio tapes of him on his interview that happened back in 23. The Her report that there was the prosecutor that interviewed Joe Biden and said that he was too old to prosecute. He was an old man with bad memory. His mind was so deteriorated that he was a feeble old man that a jury wouldn't convict him of anything. So, but he was well enough to be president of the United States of America. Give me a damn break. He's a criminal, ran a criminal enterprise all of his life. He was a Ku Klux Klansman, along with Hillary Clinton and the like. So I shed no tears for Joseph R. Biden. I said, the hell that he so-called believes in, but he didn't believe in that either. He's supposed to have been a Catholic. Catholics don't believe in birth and murdering babies. But, the last pope, I think he did. And probably the current pope probably does too. The vicar of Christ, so-called. Christ's representative here on earth. Oh my, oh my. Somebody help me. Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a real doctor in the house? Oh, that must have been a sign from heaven. All right. So I just wanted to come in here this morning and speak to those whoever tune in to my webcast, The Last Stop. Living with reality, truth, and its consequences. So if Joseph Biden told us years ago that he had cancer, what's the big deal now? Oh, it's the cover up. It's the cover up, the cover up, the cover up. You have the news media, so-called legacy news media. They are, so complicit. You got your Morning Joe. This man came on the set and told us that if you don't believe that Joe Biden is in great shape and he's all of this and all of that, then he said, F you.
That's what he said. Yeah. F you to the truth. That he said this is the best Biden that he's ever seen. Can you imagine that? The best Biden that he's ever seen? Yeah, that's what he said. He said, F you. So now, Jake Tapper's got a book out and explaining, and now that he said, oh, we were all tricked. We were all deceived. We didn't know that his mind was toast. Obama knew. Yes, I know all you Obama lovers out there. He's a traitor to our country. He's a traitor to the Constitution. If you don't want to say this is our country, that's your prerogative. I can understand that point of view. But however, the Constitution of this country is a traitor to it. He is on record saying, if he could put a puppet in office, I'm not quoting him, paraphrasing, if he could put a puppet in office and he would be in the back running the show, that's what he would like to do. Well, let me inform you, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what he did. He and, what's her face? He and Hillary Clinton. Yeah, both of them. Hillary Clinton. They ran the government by committee, like a Politburo, as they say. This is not the form of government that you voted for. Unelected people, bureaucrats, running things behind the scene, the so-called shadow government, deep state. Come on, people. Where are you? Oh, we're going to shed a tear for President Trump, whom I respect immensely. But, well, he had to play politics and put out a nice sympathy note for Joe Biden. I don't have no sympathy note for no devils. I mean, a satanic devil who's caused millions and millions and millions of lives. And it's kind of not fair to say that Joe Biden caused that, because he didn't know what the hell he was doing or saying. He wasn't signing anything. It's an auto pen. If you don't understand about the auto pen, look it up. You got to get educated. You got to educate yourself. This country depends, our lives depend on you being educated, not dumbed down and remaining dumbed down and just love and enjoy your dumbness. Ignorance is not bliss. You will soon feel you're feeling it now. You're feeling the pain and the crunch of your ignorance now, of your willful ignorance, not just because you didn't know. You didn't know because you didn't want to know. Oh, or you knew and you just went along to get along. I was just following orders. So I wanted to come in to those who tune in to the last stop. Living with reality, truth, and consequences. Well, who are you, Mansa Bay AM, to say such things? I am that I am. That's who I am, and that's what I am. I got this phrase from Dr. Khalid Muhammad. He said, I'm a truth teller, liar killer, urban gorilla. Huh? Say it again. Truth teller, liar killer, urban gorilla. He added, you gotta be a roughneck. But I can be a roughneck too. But we have to come at this from an educated point of view, because violence is not going to solve our issue, our problems. But when we start killing the lies, yes, I'm talking about you and me, us. We have to kill the lies. We have to kill the lies that we tell to others. But most importantly, and first of all, we have to kill the lies that we tell ourselves. Oh, God help me. Oh, Allah help me to transmit this information to you in the spirit of love. The spirit of love, the love of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's the spirit that I'm in. I'm passionate with it. And I pray that this short message I came and brought to you this morning, oh boy, so much is going through my mind right now with the James Comey, the former FBI director, putting on some seashells, talking about 86-47, kill 47, kill the president. That's what it is interpreted as. Now, some of you say, well, that's not what he meant, or that's not what it means. Well, maybe that's not what it means to you. However, that is what it means to others, to those in whose hearts is a disease. So these type of posts, it increases that disease. So you had 2 attempts on his life right now. And there's some people out there who say, oh, that was faked. Good God Almighty. Well, Allah says in the Quran that if you saw something, if you saw this book coming down out the sky and it split a mountain in half, you still would not believe. So I'm not even talking, I'm not even talking to you, I'm talking at you, but I'm talking to those who understand reality. Those who want to live in reality, those who want to live in that illusionary world, well, that is, again, your prerogative. But don't bring that shh into reality. That shh will not survive in the new world that's being built right here, right now. We talking about heaven, right here on earth, right here, right now. You got your bills paid? Do you have to look over your shoulder? Did you haven't done nobody wrong? You've not been a trickster? You got food to eat? You got clothes to wear? I pray that you're in a happy marriage, even a happy relationship. Although marriage is required. But however, behold, we're making all things new. So if you're in a committed, contractual relationship, that's acceptable to me. It may not be acceptable to the preachers or the ministers. It may not be acceptable in Christianity, Buddhism, or Islam. But a contractual relationship is sufficient for me, because this is my heaven and or my hell that I'm going to live. I don't have to live your heaven or your hell. That's you. That song is My Prerogative. That was a great song. Great meaning to it. Matter of fact, play it and listen to it. That's your prerogative. But to believe in a lie that you know is a lie, well, that's just unacceptable. That's unacceptable. And if you can rationalize that, which some of you do, the wonderful counselor, Minister Farrakhan, said that we rationalize disobedience. Call it deceptive intelligence, which rationalizes disobedience to God, rationalizes disobedience to truth. We can leave the word God out and just put the word truth in there. Since some of you don't believe in God, or maybe a atheist, That's okay too. So we just put the word truth in there. Rationalize disobedience, disregard for truth. If you are that type of person, well, again, that's your prerogative, but stay away from me, because truth is death follows illusionary dreams, illusionary activity. Chicken eggs and bunny rabbits. You know it's a lie, but you, I can't say we now, I'm talking about you who do, celebrate it anyway, knowing that it's a lie. You know that Santa Claus don't come down the chimney. These are just open, obvious lies that that you now, and I was brought up that way. I'm not trying to get things twisted. I'm untwisting this pretzel that the world had put my mind in, wrapped my head up in pretzel style. Well, you got to twist and you just got to believe in some crazy shit. Oh my. I had another presentation, prepared that I wanted to bring to you. It's with the Dr. Artis. I call him my internet doctor. ARDIS. Google Dr. Artis show. And here's some of the things that he has to say about how healing ourselves. We have to be well physically and mentally. They say that a healthy person has 1,000,000 dreams, but a sick person only has one dream. When I'm healthy, I can dream of running in the pastures, playing with my children, grandchildren, building a business, laughing, whatever. But a real sick person, his only dream is to get well. So I'm going to introduce Dr. Artis on a future broadcast, on a future transmission, so that we can prepare and heal ourselves. Now, I refer to Minister Farrakhan as a wonderful counselor, and that he is. I want to thank you for taking this short time with me. But let me reiterate before I leave you. So-called Joseph R. Biden was and is a criminal with his cracked out son. The Hunter Biden laptop, which I'm sure a lot of you didn't believe. Y'all swallowed the camel. You swallowed the elephant. That it was Russia collusion, Russia misinformation, when the FBI knew that it was real. So they said, well, a lot of us have people on crack or cracked out in our family. We have family members that are strung out on dope. Okay, well, so what? Your family member is not in the White House running stuff or helping to run stuff. You didn't elect a cracked out crackhead, pedophile. Oh, man. I'm going to leave this broadcast now because the mood that I'm in right now is not one of forgiveness. Yeah, I said it. Because of the millions of life and the pain that these criminals have caused, I feel that pain. I feel the pain of our ancestors who died horribly, and people who are dying right now horribly, living such horrible lives. And why? It's because of policy. Oh, climate change. The earth is going to freeze over. The earth is going to boil over. The earth is going to do that. I wish peace to those who are seeking peace. Assalamu alaikum. La paz usted, mi corazón. I'm your conductor and host, Mansa Bay, and this is the last stop